yeah, the unsub news. That's another one. Yes, I did, Archangel. The basically it was the after unsub podcast video that they put out. All right, I should probably briefly talk about that too because that is also going huge. Um, hello, Tomater. So yeah, Unsub put out a 30-minute addendum to their last podcast, in which it was after the podcast was over, I think, and it was something that Rich needed to talk about, which was apparently he has obtained like information, or he's working on cases, something. I don't know exactly what, so don't quote me. I could be mistaken about this. But basically, it's come to light that the Buffalo school system is obstructing and or obfuscating harm being done to their students. One particular school had 2 attempted kidnappings, and this is like grade school. They had 2 attempted kidnappings, never called the police, deleted the video footage. They actually deleted the video footage of these, and they have been completely uncooperative. Subpoenas have been gone out that have been completely unanswered. And yeah, they are already trying to start a smear campaign against Rich for this. Rich also was talking about, I think it was a different school, where a student went to, like, I think it was a guidance counselor and said, "My father beats me." The guidance counselor initially blew it out, blew it off, saying, "This child lies. We can't believe him." The student actually shows the guidance counselor video footage on her phone that she recorded of her father beating her, and the guidance counselor still just blew it off. Like, they're presenting video, like, and Rich, as a detective with the SVU, has been reaching out to the schools like, "Listen, how do we get a hold of these parents? We don't have information on how to get a hold of the parents. We need the parent information." And the schools are stonewalling Rich in his investigation, and nobody's fucking doing anything. And these Buffalo area schools are just stonewalling the police. They're destroying evidence. They're obfuscating the investigation. They're ignoring subpoenas when children are at risk. And there is, again, I'm not going to delve too much into this, but Unsub put out a 30-minute addendum. The fact that it opens with Eli doing like a 5-minute thing where he's just sitting there saying, "This is really fucking serious. We wanted to put this out because it's really important." Like, he is dead serious, and you can tell. And then Rich is trying to talk about this. He had to stop several times when he was trying to explain this because he was on the brink
That
of
is
cry.
fricked up beyond all recognition. Cheer 100.
Very, very much. And Rich actually had to stop partly through explaining this and like take moments to compose himself. And like all the guys were like really super quiet when he was getting ready to cry. Eli's like, "Just take your time, brother. Take all the time you need." And it's fucking serious. Like, these are children. These are children that are at risk, and the schools that are supposed to be protecting them when they are within their walls are doing nothing to protect children. And much worse than that, they're obfuscating and obstructing the police who are trying to pursue investigations to help these children. The schools are literally blocking the police and say, "No, we're not going to let you help these children." And it's absolutely fucking insane that this kind of thing would be allowed. And already the Buffalo schools, hey, I want to pull this up. The Buffalo school system is already trying to run a smear campaign. Hang on, I want to see this. Blanderies, thank you. Okay, hang on. I want to. Where is it? Has people have been tagging me on Twitter So I'm like, hey, do you know about this? Yes, I know about it. I know about it. Okay. I'm very much aware of this going on. I watched it. I want to find this thing that they said. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. This is the response after Rich's appearance on Unsub. And by the way, I want to point out that Rich went into this. He went on the Unsub podcast. He talked about this on the Unsub podcast and okayed it to be broadcast, specifically knowing that this could do irreparable damage to his career. He said he didn't think it would end it, but he did think that they could basically they could pull his detective shield and they could put him on administrative leave for like 10 years until he's forced to retire. So, bearing in mind, Rich went into this knowing he was risking his career, a career that he loves. He's flat out said he loves being a cop. He absolutely loves it. So he went into this knowing this could end his career, but also knowing it's the right thing to do and that this information needs to get out there because these are kids. These are kids that are at risk. Okay? These are kids that can't defend themselves. Okay? These are kids that look at these adults in school as a means to protect them. Okay? The people, the adults in the school are there to protect the kids. That's what they're supposed to do. And they're not doing it. They're doing the exact opposite of it. The exact opposite. You have some stranger that comes into school, tries to kidnap 2 children. Thank fucking God they didn't succeed. Thank God they didn't succeed. But now the school is going to obfuscate this and they're going to delete the video footage of it so the police can't do their job and go after a fucking predator. They're really going to do that. And so, yeah, Rich is calling them the fuck out, rightly so. He's calling them out. Well, they've already started their smear campaigns. Okay? Hey, now, they have already started the smear campaign. The Buffalo School District is aware of an unfortunate and recent allegations circulating in an online video. The district is prepared to vigorously address these untruths. Untruths. They're flat out saying it's false. When Rich is the fucking investigating officer and they're blocking him, how is it untrue? How is it untrue if the investigating detective is saying they're ignoring subpoenas, they're not providing the information to do my investigation?
I think there is going to be a federal investigation of the Buffalo School District. Cheer 100.
Maybe. The district has prioritized the safety and security of its students and staff every day. BPS is the second largest district in New York State. Some 60 schools and 30,000 students. It's that blah, 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 blah. Ish.
Schools don't care about the kids, only about the...
No. No. Guys, remember what I said before? That when a VTuber or when a streamer is trying to be emotional, there is a time and a place to just shut up with the TTS? Guys, this is one of them. In case you haven't figured it out, I'm pretty fucking pissed off about this. I'm very emotional about this. No TTSs right now. Please. Okay? Because this is serious. This should be addressed and this shouldn't be interrupted by TTSs. This is fucking serious. This is about fucking children. Okay? This is about children. And a school system that is refusing to protect them. Okay? Like people have been messaging on Twitter saying like, please let this be known. It's fucking known. My little Twitter account rebroadcasting it is not going to make a difference. But but my stream is further reaching than the Twitter account, and this needs to be known. Okay, this needs to be known. The Buffalo school system, not only are they obfuscating and stonewalling police, they're also trying to, like, basically hang Rich out to dry. Saying allegations circulating in an online video. And I saw it in the video that all of the guys said, game fucking on. When Rich was saying that this could possibly end his career, or that it could irrevocably damage his career. He went into, bearing in mind, Rich went into this knowing that it could end his career as a cop. A job that he loves to do. He went into this knowing it could end his career, but he had to do it. And all the Unsup guys went, let's fucking go. So there's a war coming with this. There is absolutely going to be a fucking war coming. And you know what? The good guys in this work and fucking win. Because people already don't trust the schools. And when you start handing out, when you start showcasing that they're not protecting children from predators, oh, it is game fucking on. Absolutely fucking game on. And I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. This is going to be a fight that is oh so worth it. We've talked about righteous battles before, righteous fights before. This is a righteous fight, chat. This is a righteous war. One of the few that we can make the claim of in God knows how long. No. Okay. All right. And so yeah, I did want to talk about that. I didn't think I would go off that much.